Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the World Tag Team Championship to be held in the giant steel cage. One fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first the challengers from Charlotte, North Carolina, 241 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 239 pounds, Shane Douglas.
You know something, ladies and gentlemen? We had a win over the World Tag Team Champions as the Dos Hombres. We feel that these outfits have given us such good luck that tonight we're going to make it 2 in a row and win the World Tag Team Championships.
What about that, Lair?
Sounds like the Montezuma's revenge ploy to me.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They are from Hollywood, California. They are the World Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blondes.
Well, it's the Hollywood Blondes against Steamboat and Douglas, a.k.a. the Dos Hombres.
You know, this could have a psychological effect here. You know, in the last prior weeks, of course, Stunning Steve, Flyin, Brian very upset with the Dos Hombres, unquote, until, of course, they found out it was really Steamboat and Douglas. But just to picture these two men with these suits on and these masks, that picture of horrification as they actually beat the champions. This is, you know, could be excellent psychological warfare.
The Hollywood Blondes are here in the cage against Steamboat and Douglas.
Or it could be Douglas's and Steamboat's version of a rabbit's foot. I don't know.
Who's this? Who are these guys?
Who are those guys? What are they doing here?
They're dressed, they
look like Vito and Guido.
They're taking some notes as they sit down and are watching intently the Hollywood Blondes. Well, the Hollywood Blondes.
Take the mask off, Steamboat.
Maybe they're agents or something.
It may be.
Maybe it's the IRS.
You never know. They are sitting down at ringside as we are set to go for this World Tag Team title match in a cage. Now, I have no idea who is Steamboat, no idea who is Douglas. If it were the Colt twins, I could tell them apart.
That's what I'm telling about these psychological benefits of this. Not only do, you know, Stunning Steve and Flyin Brian see, you know, the mask, they know it's Steamboat and Douglas, but also, it's got the same effect as the Colt brothers. If these two guys get in the ring or Foreman get in the ring for a few seconds, how do you tell which one's the legal man?
Exactly. They're gonna go for the mask.
Well, that's one way to do it. Rip the mask off of them, and then you'll know.
Well, that's Steamboat. You can tell by those chops. Tag and Flyin Brian is in. Drop toe hold by Steamboat. Shot at the World Tag Team Championship. Shane Douglas on the outside has been nursing an injury thanks to the Hollywood Blondes, an injury that was started right here at the Omni in Atlanta during a match that they had, where he took the knee right out of Shane Douglas. Steamboat chopping away, but now the Dos Hombres, if you will, in this cage. Steamboat.
Well, he blocked himself from having his face smashed against the cage. You know, as a wrestler, I don't like cages. To me, it's too brutal. I mean, your skin just gets ripped, your face gets ripped. Injuries are relentless. You know, I'm in this business for the money.
Yeah, I know that.
The fans are in it for the gore. I hate cages.
Side headlock. I'm sure you do. Speaking of legends, and speaking of arm drag takedown and right to the arm, one of the greatest cage matches, maybe the greatest cage match of all time, was in Shea Stadium with you and Bruno Sammartino, wasn't it?
It was in a day when it was unheard of. 50,000 people, thousands were turned away from Shea Stadium to watch me retire my mentor.
Right to the arm. And that is Shane Douglas, I assume, in there, one of the two Dos Hombres. This psychological warfare, as you call it, Larry, Legend Zbyszko.
Well, that's the only thing I can you know, think about it, other than the fact that you can't tell them apart. In a tag team match, we've seen it happen with the Cole brothers. Of course, the Black Hearts, basically the same thing. You cannot tell which one is the legal man, and believe me, that can benefit you.
The Hollywood Blondes in trouble. The hammerlock applied by Shane Douglas. Dos hombre, dos. And the hammerlock's still on now. This cage match is for the World Tag Team Championship. Well, there those guys are again, and they are intently watching. They've been taking notes.
You got me.
Maybe they are potential agents for the Hollywood Blondes.
How's my hair look?
As always.
Thank you.
Into the midsection. They weren't looking at us. They were looking at some of these athletes in the ring.
Just kidding.
Into the midsection again. Oh boy, we're having fun, and we're just getting started with our championship matches here at Slamboree. Good to have you with us.
Oh.
And Douglas.
Oh. That's what I mean about the cage. I hate cages. It tears your body up. You might as well wrestle a few pit bulls. You get the same effect.
Those hombres, as we saw in the main event, they're pretty good at the Mexican head dance, aren't they?
Whatever. I tell you what it is very intimidating. Has to be insulting here in the eyes of Austin and Pillman to do that little jumping jingle there. Because again, these are the outfits they wore when they beat them in. It could just be a luck thing, like a rabbit's foot. A lot of wrestlers have little superstitious things. I've got one myself. I've had the same laces on my boots since I began. They're parachute cord. They don't wear. I'm a black lace.
Are you serious? The same laces since you
Same
began?
laces I've had for 18 glorious years on those boots.
Wow. Now
Someday I will auction for a few million after I have them bronzed.
Got your business plan down, don't you? There they go. One of the dos.
Oh, goodbye! That's what I mean about the cage. You can use it as a weapon. You know your ring position. Is it Douglas? I lost track already.
It's one of the two.
Anyway, deliberately vaulted Austin into the cage and did it again. It's a weapon.
Stunning Steve is hurt.
It's like making hash out of a steak.
Wow, flings him against the cage. And of course that cage just cutting the back and the side of Stunning Steve.
I remember after I retired Bruno and Shea Stadium, both of us were bleeding head to toe. Scratches all over your body. It's just like a meat grinder.
I saw that match, as a matter of fact. Into the head, Austin. It's amazing Austin can still walk here, Larry.
Yeah, I mean, Austin, you can see him. You can see him. He's hurting, but he's just a tenacious mat wrestler. And these guys, this is for all the gold. You got plenty of time to be sore tomorrow, but you can't let it affect you tonight.
A reversal into the corner. The hombre drops down, and a gut shot right to Flyin Brian, who's back to the corner.
Yeah, Pillman didn't have good position, and he backed off of that, and again, you can see why. Caused the man to come in on him, and bam, that's when he makes his move.
The unexpected surprise, the team of Steamboat and Douglas dressing up as Dos Hombres based on their win 2 weeks ago on the main event on TBS, Arm Drag Takeover. You hear Austin say, got his hair. And now the Dos Hombres, some great teamwork, and that's one of the things Steamboat and Douglas noted for. Great teamwork, Larry.
Well, Ricky Steamboat, world-class wrestler, just full of knowledge and wisdom. Of course, Shane Douglas, a great student, and that's what made this team work. Douglas, you know, kept his pride where it belonged when you're young and useless in your back pocket and learned wisdom from the seasoned vet. Oh! Man! I cringe just looking at that.
And Flyin Brian, oh, he got him in the corner. Boy, what a ploy that was.
Flyin Brian has developed a very unique, successful psychology here. Austin's lower back is hurt. That looks like Steamboat in the ring now. Again, hanging him there. Using the cage as a weapon.
Oh, and he's...
Let's take a picture of this, Austin.
Oh, wow. In a Hollywood Blonde style, they are filming the hanging of the blondes. Hey, that may be a naval movie.
Oh! Revenge of the Blondes 2.
We may need Sid Vicious's gurney out here before this one's over with.
I tell you, you see Sid Vicious walk out here, you're going to need a whole lot of gurneys.
Jawbreaker. The return of Sid Vicious, the prisoner, makes his appearance at WCW. Two guys at ringside taking notes with shades on, maybe looking at the Hollywood Blondes.
Maybe they're reporters. I don't know, magazine writers.
The induction into the Hall of Fame, some great Legends matches, and
Could
it's
be
been a night.
Two guys writing a book. I've been in a couple wrestling books over the years.
You have?
Of course I have.
Into the midsection. Oh, yeah! And now the Blondes, the World Tag Team Champions. But Stunning Steve having a lot of problems with that lower back.
Well, I tell you, you get yourself slammed into a metal cage a few times, you're going to have a lot of problem with your whole body. But look at the movement he has. Stunning Steve can pull it out. He's an excellent, tremendous, tenacious mat wrestler, like a human Wolverine.
The World Tag Team Championship, Steamboat and Douglas, under a mask. Against the Hollywood Blondes.
Oh!
All right, he caught him. This could be it. 1, 2, no sir at all.
I tell you, these teams definitely have the feel for each other over the past few weeks. They're in a cage where nobody can run out, nobody can run in. This is for all the gold. And look at Pillman and Austin, the teamwork, the positioning in the corner. Quick teamwork, quick tags, get the fresh man in.
I was wondering if the Blondes had their towel in with them, and that's certainly been used many times.
That's a good point, I don't see it.
As they wait, there it is!
I do see it.
The referee does not. The towel that they've used so many times and with them again. As a choking device. As a matter of fact, 1, 2, that one count and a foot on the ropes. That towel was instrumental in the Blondes defeating Steamboat and Douglas to win the World Tag Team Championship.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to be instrumental here so far. Hollywood Blondes are ahead on points. Teamwork has been supreme. They've taken some punishment, but they've overcome it. They got Pillman in, the fresh man, and he is going for the kill. Oh! He got killed!
Foot to the face! One blonde, one hombre down.
Sometimes that 2 or 3 seconds that you make sure you have your target sighted in is too long. And with the cage up in the corner, it's hard to focus your balance on things. It cuts away the perspective of things, you know, in your vision.
Oh my! Big drop kick.
Right in the head. He caught him right smack in the head.
Tag team match. World Tag title in a cage. It's been a fight.
Well, we'll see who knows their ring position here. They got to make a tag. Austin, he's in the wrong corner. He don't know where he is.
Yeah, that's Douglas in the ring. I can tell by that right hand of his. He went for the tag. Didn't get it. And a spine buster.
See, notice the way Austin dipped his shoulder, just scooped him up. I tell you, Austin has got the potential to definitely in the next century, he's going to be up there receiving Legends Awards if your body makes it that long.
That's the key, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to survive.
The singular atomic blonde to come in here.
Oh!
But the knees were up.
That's twice for Pillman. Twice they went for the high risk. Twice it failed them. That's what I'm saying. You've got to change your game plan around. Don't worry about the high risk maneuvers. You're in a cage. You're not going anywhere.
Tag! And
Now that's Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat, you're right, the double chops.
Oh.
Sends Austin head first to the cage. And now Flyin' Brian. Whoa!
I tell you, the cage is a weapon and Steamboat's using it effectively. I think Austin's trying to check out. There's a full moon in the Omni.
Oh!
Oh! And no comment. But that hurts.
It's double coconut time.
Very good.
And there it is.
About the size of him after that.
Why did I leave you with that one? And they paired off in the corners. Dos Hombres and the Hollywood Blondes. Steamboat and Douglas with the mask. This also could be in honor of the Masked Assassin and Mr. Wrestling too.
Yeah, who knows, but if it works, it works.
And so far, looking
Never
pretty
look
good.
a rabbit's foot in the mouth. Oh!
Whoa.
You know, now right now, I'm totally confused on who's legal and who they are. Now that looks like Steamboat. That really looks like Steamboat now. Now you can see what he's doing. Tony, he's 20 feet up in the air. I don't know what he's doing. No! Oh!
1, 2, no, they kicked out.
That's only a 2 count. Atkins wave 2.
The match is not over.
Oh, come on. He got Pillman.
Steamboat going for it all.
Douglas is in.
One, two, and the Blondes kick out again.
Who's pinning who?
It's action for the World Tag Team Championship.
Oh, stunning Steve, beautiful move.
Got the stun gun. 1, 2, 3.
They got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners and still World Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blondes.